Hi guys. Miss Bing. Merry Christmas, Miss Bing. How are you, my friend? Long time no see. I was just thinking about you the other day. I was wondering where you were. Bathy, what's up? Not much. Melvin, hey you. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you very much, guys. Got that burger yet?
No. How about this? How about this? You order me some burgers and I'll hand you one.
Okay.
You're empty, right?
That what's that?
You're
Yeah.
empty or loaded? You're empty?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that guy's got me all out of fucking whack.
Why? What happened?
He's here for a live load. And then came up here bobtail after dropping the trailer. He's like, it's okay if I wait here for it? I'm like, what do you normally do for a live load, buddy? Like,
Yeah. I don't think so.
I don't care what to do. You can go back, you can go down to the TA, you can do whatever the fuck you want. So the trailer's loaded. He's like, what time will it be loaded? I'm like,
Yeah, how the hell are you gonna know?
whenever they load it,
Yeah.
they got 2 hours for your appointment time. Your appointment time is at 1:30.
Ah. Yeah, so he's gonna be a while. Yeah.
You got a door open?
Yep.
Good day?
Have a good one, man.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
I don't know why I told him Merry Christmas, but okay, I'm gonna run up here. There's a truck stop up here at the corner. I'm gonna run up here, get some fuel and lunch. A shower, I think. Hey Steve, how's it going? Yeah, I did start Stranger Things. I got the first 2 episodes down. So when I come back out, it's one of my series to watch. We'll see how it goes, you know, from here. I think you said the first 3 episodes are slow. I know the first 2 were a little bit slow, but you know, not too bad. I know it's going to get interesting from here. Cookshock, how are you, my friend? Peace be with you as well. Thanks for coming by. How's things going? I'm not waiting for all that traffic. I'm not waiting, guys. I'm not waiting. Sorry. Come on, big truck. Let's do this, man. Let's go. Love's over here. I'll go there and hit that. Fill up with fuel and lunch. I've got about a 2-hour drive, I think, to get to my destination. No, I don't have it in. But yeah, I've got. Get a break in too, but I could probably get over there somewhere to get a break. I don't know. Right now I'm going to start with fuel. We'll do that. And we'll move on from there. Oof, oof. Man, bumps. Noel, beautiful place, yes. Yeah, it picks up real quick after the second, third episode. Okay, good. Good day, Miss Noel. How are ya? Hope you have a great, safe season. Thank you very much. I'm in the U.S. Cookshock. I'm in the U.S. and I'm in Indiana right now. Yeah. So do I, Steve. That would help out. There's so many times I'm like off the beaten path and I need a place to stop at. And some places you can find these convenience stores or truck stops, but it's not everywhere. I also just finished another series before I started Stranger Things. Was what was it? Untamed. It was called Untamed. It was just one season is all there was, like 6 episodes. It was good. I liked it. We got people up here trying to back in, so we got to be patient because some of them are a little bit slow.
South and then turn right. Turn right, then turn right.
Let's turn her down. I just wanted to see. I'm 2 hours away, 136 miles. Go around the bottom side, grab 74. It's like a parade. He's hitting those 4-ways. I think he's gonna. What the hell are you doing, dude? You look like you're stopping. You're hitting your 4-ways. I don't know what he's doing. He keeps stopping. Spots you could have pulled into. Okay, I'm gonna fuel up. I'll be right back. Well, the windshield is cleaner. Danielle, hello. Melvin, hello. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. How much do they charge for a shower? They normally charge, I think, $17, but I get them for free. That's why I go to certain truck stops where I fuel up. When you fuel up, you get free showers. So that's why we always fuel up at Pilot or Love's, and then we go into Pilot and Love's to shower. That guy in front of me, that's not a parking spot, you piece of shit. I hate when they just park wherever they want. Yeah, I hate that. Well, there's a 45-minute wait for shower, so we won't be doing that here. We'll stop and do it later. Now these guys in here so early. Oh, Miss Lokayan. Hello, Miss Lokayan. Hello, Vico. Yeah, 17 bucks. Yeah, everything at these truck stops is expensive. That's why you always try to get fuel at the places where you like to shower and all that, and then you get them for free. So it works out. Windshield is a little cleaner. Could be better, but it is what it is. driving. I'm in Indianapolis. Yeah, I think they need to fix the potholes too. Whoa, look at that one. Holy crap. They got away from it and they're still bad. Travis, how's it going? Yeah, these Indiana roads are bad. All through the Midwest though. Roads are just bad in the Midwest in general. do I get caught up here? My buddy, my pal, my friend, Miss Bing. How are you, Miss Bing? Yeah, it's a lot harder to maneuver this truck around and try to miss those potholes. That's for sure. Mr. Juan Sandoval, how are you, my friend? Thanks for coming by, Sir Juan. I appreciate it. Happy Sunday, guys. Okay. Oh, I gotta get over here. See if the lane's gonna end. How you doing, Sir Lon? Miss Bing. Oh, burps. Sorry. I just finished my lunch. I took a big swig of tea. Now I'm burping. It's a nice sunny day though. It's a little bit chilly, but not too bad. 37 degrees Fahrenheit here, but it's not too bad. Can you do double trailers? Nope, I can't do double trailers. I'm not licensed. I've never actually done it. I've never tried it. But, yeah, I don't have a license to do it. Hey, Steven. Safe travels. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going home for Christmas. I'll be home tomorrow night. I've got to pick up a load tomorrow morning just outside of Cincinnati. And then I'll be heading up to Michigan. I'll be home a couple days before Christmas. I'll have the 23rd through the 26th off, 4 days, and then I'll be back to work on Saturday, the 27th. Hope everyone had a good weekend, or is having a good weekend. I don't know, I think my Lions play later on today. I don't know if I can find some place to watch them or not. would like to find someplace closer to my pickup place. I got to pick up at 7 a.m. tomorrow, and I want to save as much time today as possible. Truck stops around Indianapolis are already full. They fill right up on a Sunday. Snow here in Indianapolis. It surprises me. They need it. Off. Holy crap. What did I miss? Yeah, this one in front of me, it's wide load. It gets tricky. You're an idiot. That would cost billions. So there's always so many happy people in this world. Get tired of these idiots. Good morning, sun. Okay, thank you very much, Mario. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Hope you have a great Christmas as well. Yeah, sometimes I get tired of people coming on and saying negative things, you know, they calling people names and stuff. I just really get tired of it. I really do. I don't like blocking people or put them in timeout or whatever, but also don't want them on my live stream calling people names and being an ass either. Please don't jump off. Please don't jump off. Please don't jump off. Oh, he's not. Okay, good. I thought he was gonna. I didn't want to follow him anymore. Visit a lot of live streams. I might go down through the list and just everybody I know, I visit their live stream, you know, when I'm doing it. And I see a lot of idiots on there saying a lot of, I mean, people fighting and arguing. I mean, Jesus, you're on YouTube, for God's sakes. What are you doing arguing and fighting, you know, on people's live streams? It's calling each other's names and everything else, and threatening to kick their butt and all that stuff. And how are you gonna kick someone's butt virtually? I mean, it's just a lot of that crap you see on these channels, and I don't want it on mine. I don't want it on Chris's either. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I seen a billboard back there. It was I don't remember what the advertisement was for, but it started out with "You're a mean one," and I figured that's what they were going after was the Grinch thing. But now the song's in my head, and I'm going along singing it. Want to be a Grinch. You guys get what I'm talking about, right? Don't you agree? There's one in particular person that I always see on different live streams, and I won't say their name, but trouble follows him wherever he goes. Every time I see him on a live stream, he's arguing with everybody. I just don't get that. I mean, what are you doing, you know? Danielle, what's up? What's up, Danielle? How are you? How's that little brother of yours, too? Yeah, Steve, you get what I'm saying. I just don't get it. I never will either. We're supposed to be out here having a good time, meeting people and learning new things about different cultures and different countries and different areas of the world. I mean, it's fun. I love doing it, you know. but I do like doing it. You know, it's it's fun. I met a lot of very nice people on here. Oh, you're going to your friend's house. Okay. Enjoy. Have fun. Tell them all I said hi. Right, exactly, Steve, exactly. What a waste of time. I mean, and you can't, where does the argument end? I mean, you're doing it virtually, you know. I always get a kick out of it. Well, I shouldn't say I get a kick out of it, but it makes me laugh when they say they're going to beat them up. Like, how are you going to do that? Good luck with that. Going to travel halfway around the world to punch someone in the face? That's an expensive punch. Yeah, it's a sunny day. Yeah, it's a nice sunny day. It's a little bit chilly, but it's nice and sunny. This is bouncing too much, guys. Don't tell anybody I did this. Oh, Hard. How are ya? What happened? Oh, it was nothing that happened on here, Danielle. It was just, I had a guy that came on here just a few minutes ago that I just put in timeout because he was calling me an idiot for talking about the bad roads or something. So that's what brought up the topic, you know. But you know, I can't stand people going on these live streams, you know, acting a fool. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be home. Probably tomorrow night I'll be home, and maybe late afternoon, and then I'll be off until Saturday. I am doing good. I am doing good. I am just driving along here, flapping my gums. Okay, Danielle. I try not to have negative things on here, but you know, you do see it everywhere. Usually when I see people arguing and fighting on the live stream, I just leave it. You know, I don't want to sit there and watch that crap. that song, and now I can't get it out of my head. It's there. It's planted there. Yeah, it is, Steve. It really is. I mean, everywhere you go, you're going to find them. The plan for Christmas. Oh, yeah. We have lots of potholes on the roads here. The plan for Christmas is I'll be home Monday afternoon, and then I'll take the rest of the week off visiting my folks. My mom's in a nursing home, so we're gonna make a big dinner at my dad's, and then we're gonna take some up to my mom and visit her as well for a while. That's pretty much it. That's in a nutshell. I'm getting a new townhouse. I'm signing my lease. I'm signing my lease on Tuesday for a new townhouse, and so I'll be doing some moving as well. Just a little bit, not a lot. How about you? What's your plan for Christmas? GTA 6, Grand Theft Auto. I have not seen that game played in a long time. I don't really play it, but I used to watch this kid play it all the time, an ex's son. No, I'm here, Hard. I'm here. I just missed some. I don't know if you caught what I was just saying, but that's my plan for Christmas. Making crib, yeah, I'm getting a new one. So yeah, I'll be moving a little bit of stuff, and I ordered a new bedroom set and a new dinette set, and I'm having them both delivered on Tuesday. Yes, my lovely car. Right now I'm just outside of Indianapolis, Indiana. Yeah, I planned on taking 3 days off, but the way that they're running me to get up there, I'll be delivering on Monday afternoon, so I'll get an extra day off. It wasn't planned, but you know, I'm gonna be working through New Year's, so Christmas is all I'm taking off. We will be in Santa Claus, Indiana. That's where I'm at. I'm not Santa Claus, but I'm in Indiana anyway. Where's Santa Claus, Indiana, Ginger? Do I have Indian friends? On here I do. But I don't, there's no Indians that live around me, no. But I have lots of Indian friends on here, you know, that I talk to and stuff. They come on my live, I go on their live and things. I consider a lot of people on here friends, you know. Southern part near Jasper. Okay. I know I've been through Jasper. I think that's Jasper. I know, because my sister lives in Jasper, but she lives in Jasper, Georgia. That's why Jasper, I think, sounds familiar. But yeah, Southern Indiana. That's just, I'm just, like I said, I'm just east of, like southeast of Indianapolis right now. On my way over by Cincy. Shamsi, how are ya? Marge TV. Okay, Marge. Hi, Marge. I hate how they put the sub names now instead of the channel names. I want to know people's channel names. I sometimes struggle with their second names, just like that. That one right there, Shamsi. I know it's Marge. I know now it's Marge, but I know Marge by Marge TV, not by Shamsi. So, hi, Marge. How are you, my friend? Go Hoosiers. There you go. Go Hoosiers. I'm rooting for the Hoosiers to win it all this year. I'm a Wolverine fan, but of the 12 teams that made the playoff, I'm rooting for Indiana. I'm glad to see that they're doing so well, and I was super glad that they won the Big Ten championship. So yeah, go Hoosiers! I'm with you. I'll be watching. I'll be cheering them on. Oh, that's where I just was, Ginger. I was just over there in Clayton. Dwayne, good afternoon, Dwayne. How are you, my friend? Okay, Danielle, welcome back. Yeah, I was just over there by the airport. Nobody likes the Buckeyes. You're right. You're exactly right there. Especially me, being a Wolverine fan. I hate the Buckeyes with everything I can muster in my body. I really do. They call Wolverine fans arrogant, but Buckeye fans are the arrogant ones. Because I will root for other Big Ten teams, just like I am the Hoosiers. I'm also rooting for Oregon, but more for the Hoosiers. You know, Indiana's a lot closer to Michigan, I guess. I don't know. I'd rather see the Hoosiers win than Oregon. Oregon's had their success, but it's time for new blood, and Indiana is the one I'm really hoping for. Everything's going good, Dwayne, my friend. I'm just on my way over by Cincinnati. I got to pick up a load at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then onward to Michigan, heading up to Lansing, and then going home for the rest of the week. My day has been good, Danielle. Just driving, but it's been nice and sunny all day, so it's been nice. It's a little bit chilly this morning. I think I started out, it was about 21 degrees, but now we're up to 38, so it's getting nice. Sound the trumpets. Yeah, exactly. That coach is awesome. And there was talk of Michigan going after him, but Indiana signed him to an extension really quick. Or actually, no, it wasn't Michigan that was going to go after him. It was Penn State. Penn State was in talks or trying to contact him, or they wanted him badly. And Indiana said, no, you're not taking our boy. And they signed into that extension, which he deserves. I hate seeing him leave a school. You know, a smaller school I could see, like San Diego State or something like that. But Indiana is just as big a school as Penn State, so I don't like to see that happen. Cinderella stuff, exactly, it is. Thank you, I appreciate it. And yes, go Hoosiers. Yeah, Dwayne, I'm gonna have a busy week. I'm gonna make a big dinner, and my mom's in a nursing home now. She moved into there a couple of weeks ago, full time, and so we're gonna take her some dinner and spend some time with her as well. And then I got a new townhouse that I'm signing a lease on Tuesday, so I'm gonna be doing some moving. Plus, I got to put a new refrigerator in my truck here. Out of school for 2 weeks. That's awesome. I remember Christmas break, Danielle. It was always awesome. You look forward to it, don't you? Ginger Dip. I think Ginger Dip has been on here before. That name seems familiar, or I've seen her somewhere else before. But yeah, I'm sure. You already opened your Christmas presents, Danielle? What happened? Santa came early? Thank you, Miss Marge. Yeah, I know I've seen that I got all tongue-tied. That Ginger Dip before. I know I've seen her before. I just don't know. Yeah, it has been here. You're right, Ginger. I go to so many, like I was saying earlier, I go to so many live streams, you know, just bouncing around sometimes when I'm trying to support as many people as I can. That there's a lot of people I meet on there too. I got the Nintendo Switch 2. Awesome. Is that a lot better than the original? I remember when that original came out, man, everybody was after it. Do you love Indian people? I don't know. I love very few people, but I mean, I won't say that I just I get along with everybody, you know. I got a little bit of love for everybody, you know, because we're all God's children. Doesn't matter where we're from or, you know, what color our skin is or whatever. We're all under the same God. So that's how I care about people. All brothers and sisters. Back to me, okay. Oh my Lord. Man, I hit a rough spot here. Wow. I got rough there for a second. Well, actually, it's still kind of rough. Oh, there we go. That's better. Man. Becky, nice to meet you, Becky. Thank you, Dwayne. Yeah, me and Dwayne, we became friends right away. We actually met and had coffee and stuff. He's a great guy too. Oh, no more lagging. That's good. That's good. Oh, potholes. Yeah. You get hard. You get around the Midwest, basically. Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, Wisconsin. All these states around here, the roads get like this because of the weather. You know, we always have a saying, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes, it'll change. Well, it does that. You know, when you get around spring and fall and stuff and things are freezing and thawing, it's the ground underneath swells and then goes down, swells and goes down. And when it does, it creates gaps in between the roads. So when trucks and stuff drive on them, it busts them up. So that's why we always have bad roads around the Midwest. And they're hard to keep up with. You know, they can only do so much. Yeah, mods can be good, Becky. You're right. Dwayne, he likes to take care of him if he has to. You know, he helps me out now and again. Jackson. In Jackson, Mississippi. Oh, okay. You gonna go down and see him? Yeah, hard. I just started watching the Stranger Things series. I got the first 2 episodes under my belt, and I'm intrigued. You know, I've of course been told that you have to get past the first 2 or 3 episodes, and then it really picks up. So I'm looking forward to the rest of them. You love Dustin? I don't know their names real well yet. Is Dustin the main kid, the main dark-haired kid that was helping that girl out in these first couple of episodes that was hiding her in his house and stuff? Dwayne, it's doing me good. This truck runs good. I had a few small issues. I just got it out of the shop a few days ago. When I was down in Texas, I went into our yard and had them get the heat fixed because the bunk heat wasn't working right. I don't remember if I told you that or not, but I was having trouble with the bunk heater, and I got it fixed. Ended up being a fuel tube that was leaking, and it kept losing prime, so it wouldn't fire up. It only worked like occasionally, so they got that fixed. Other than that, it's been doing really good. Yeah, I don't know their name. I got to learn their names after just the first couple of episodes. I don't know their names yet, so I'll probably know them after a few more. It's been 3 or 4 days since I've watched the second one. I sat and watched. Actually, I think I watched them both together. The first 2 episodes I watched together, but it's been about 3 or 4 days. Okay, Eddie's in season 4. Okay. Yep. I don't know, what's that kid's name? The little curly hair kid's name. He's pretty funny. Okay. Yeah, I will. I like to get on these series, and I've watched so many movies. On Netflix, all the movies that's on there I've seen. So, I started rewatching them, and I got tired of it. So I started just hitting different series, and I watched this one called Untamed. I just finished that one. It's only 1 season, 6 episodes, but it was really good. And then I started the Stranger Things, so I'll get through that. Oh, and I also just recently restarted Arrested Development too, because I love that show. It's funny as hell. Murder Drones. Nope, I haven't seen those yet, because I've only gotten through the first 2 episodes. So stuff like that hasn't gotten into it yet. Chris is good. She's at home in Philippines. She's on vacation for 1 month, man. She got a whole month off work, and she's visiting family, visiting her parents, and her niece comes over, spends 3 or 4 days a week, and she just loves her Aunt Chris and me. Her and I are just pals. I met her a couple years ago when I first went there, and after like an hour or so of being around her, she's up on my lap playing and showing me her dolls and stuff. She's awesome. I love that little kid. Her and I really hit it off. And then she's going to visit her nephew and sister-in-law, I think, very soon. I don't remember when she said they're going to be going there, but she's getting some stuff done that she needs to get done for the visa and stuff. Our process is almost coming to a conclusion, so we got another month and it'll be done. Well, just over a month, I guess. A month and a half. We got a month and a half and it'll be done, because it got extended a little bit because of appointment times. Commercials would be nice. Plex? Yeah, I've never heard of Plex. I'm not sure. I'll have to see if they can get that on my TV. But not having commercials would be really nice. On the series, I always get commercials. Movies, I normally don't. Your friend is asleep? What? It's like almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I would wake them up. Wake her up. Tell her, Josie, get up. Yeah, the Philippines is very nice, Becky. I like it there. I've been there a couple of times now, and there's some very nice scenery, mountains, and we went and visited Taal volcano. I have some great pictures and video of that. And as a matter of fact, I'm getting a picture blown up that I took of the surrounding mountains. It's got the tall volcano and then the lake that surrounds it and the mountains that surround it. It's an awesome picture. I'm going to get it blown up. I don't know how big I'm going to go yet, but I'm going to put it up over my couch. So it's going to be big. I'm going to blow it up, you know, like, I don't know what the sizes are, like 2 feet by 3 feet, you know, I don't know, 24 by 36 or 24 by 32 or whatever they do. I don't know what the sizes are, but it's something like that. I'm going to get it blown up really big to put up on the wall. It's a great picture. They have some great places to visit. Nope, not going through Iowa. I'm in Indiana right now. Oh, you stayed up all night last night. That's why they're sleeping at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Danielle. Yeah, maybe let her sleep. $250 for a lifetime. Oh, okay. Yeah, Becky, that's going to be really cool. I can't wait to get that blown up. No, I'm not driving in the Philippines. I'm in Indiana. We're just talking about visiting the Philippines. That's where my fiance lives. That's where she's at right now. Well, that's not where she lives. That's just where she's at right now. Yeah, right. In the U.S. Yeah, I'm not in the Philippines. I'm in Indiana, USA. My fiance's in Cavite, just outside of yeah, it's hot right there, right in the Philippines right now. Yeah, she said it's pretty warm. I remember when I was there in December, 2 Decembers ago, I was in the Philippines and it was in the 80s. Like every day, it was so hot. Yeah, it is a little bit humid, but not too bad. No, not a mail-in bride service. Nope, I just met her on an online dating site. Nope, you got it backwards. She's in the Philippines and I'm in Indiana. But I don't live in Indiana, I live in Michigan. But I'm just driving through for work right now. I drive a semi-truck. See? Big semi-truck. I'm just just happened to be in Indiana today. But I live in Michigan. She lives in Dubai. She just is visiting family in the Philippines right now. No, I'm not. Well, look at my channel name. There's Joe and Chris, and I'm the Joe part. So she's the Chris part. Nope, she's not a nurse. Nope. Oh, that would be amazing, Becky. I'd love to see South Africa. Yeah, that's always hot there, isn't it? Chris is in the Philippines. Yeah, it's Chris. She's in the Philippines, yep. animator. A therapist and an animator would be cool. Drummer, of course, you know, I like my rock and roll, so I could get down with the drum. I used to play a little bit of guitar when I was very young, but I never got real good at it because I never had the time to really put into it. But I enjoyed it. Don't they have a good, yeah, they have a good college football team this year. They're number 1 in the country. I wish the Wolverines would win this year, but yeah, they're not. Michigan's not going to win this year. Indiana is the state. You can't drive from the Philippines to Dubai. She has to fly in an airplane. It's about a 9-hour flight from Dubai to Manila. RH, where are you from? Yeah, Becky. Sometimes patience is a virtue, right? RH, you're from Indiana? Okay. And you're struggling with this, I see. I'm not driving from the Philippines to Dubai. It's impossible to do. Yes, I am in Indiana. Dwayne, what's going on up there in Michigan? How's the weather? What am I going to come home to? Yeah, I think they're just having fun. I think Dwayne's going to get him in a minute. Yeah, he didn't know Indiana was a state, but he's from Indiana, so yeah, it's pretty funny. Somebody just having their fun, I guess. Probably sitting around getting high, watching cartoons and screwing around with people on YouTube. Thank you, Dwayne. Yeah, I heard that there was some snow up there. Like I said, I'll be there Monday afternoon. I got to deliver in Lansing tomorrow. I'll pick up tomorrow morning and I'm going to head straight up to Lansing. It's about a 4-hour drive up there, so, and get delivered. It's a live load at Meyer in Lansing, so I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm hoping that I'm up there by about 1 o'clock and get out of there by about 3 and then be home by 5 or so. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, Danielle, we don't know what anything meant that RH was talking about. That's they were just screwing around, talking in circles, just having their fun. Yeah, I was gonna say Indiana's weather isn't much different than Michigan's. Up a little bit further where Dwayne and I are from, it's probably a little bit colder. We get a little bit more snow up there, but well, I mean, look around here. I mean, I'm just southeast of Indianapolis and there's no snow, not a drop on the ground. So I guess you probably don't have any either right now, Becky, but like Dwayne was saying, I know we got probably a foot or two up there on the ground up where we're from. Too cold to snow. That's cold. I was up in Minneapolis not long ago, and it was when I woke up about 5 a.m. I think it was to take off. It was like -9 actual with the wind chill. I don't know what it was at, but it was at -9 actual. It was cold. RH is back. Rusty Nails has got to be that RH. Why's your mom mad at you, Danielle? What did you do? Beautiful countryside. Are you in Dubai? No, I'm not. I'm in Indiana. See? That Rusty is that RH again. Colder than Alaska. Man, that's cold. Yeah, somebody's having fun. Rev it, dude. Yeah. Not much revving a semi-truck. Deep Kumar, how are ya? Yeah, Dwayne, Becky is right near where I just was. I was actually right in her neighborhood. She said she was over by the airport. That's where I was. Yep, good job, Dwayne. Good to hear, Deep Kumar. Good to hear. Where are you from? Yeah, it is, Dwayne. It's amazing. Ah, from India. Okay. Well, welcome. Oh, I've heard of people having 10 and 20 accounts. You know, this is their entertainment. I am going to Cincinnati. Cincinnati, Ohio. I don't know how far I'll go because I'm less than an hour now from my destination, and I don't have to be there until 7 a.m. tomorrow, so I will probably be stopping here pretty soon. I got to find a truck stop between here and Cincy that I can stop at. Yeah, there's some of these people, they have just tons and tons of accounts. Thank you, Kumar. I appreciate it, my friend. Well, what truck stops do we have across here? I've got 39 miles before I hit the bypass around. There's a Petro coming up. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just wondering if this Petro should become home for me for the night, because I'm less than an hour from there and I don't have another truck stop between here and Cincinnati. I'm going to stop for a couple of minutes, do some research before I decide whether I'm going to take off or just stay here for the night. Give me 1 minute, guys. Oh. Last night about driving a semi truck. It was weird. It's really weird. I don't know. I don't remember. You ever have a dream and then you like forget it, like right away as soon as you wake up? You forget like the details and stuff. I don't remember exactly what happened. I remembered I was driving a big truck, which is weird that I would have a dream about doing it because I do it all day, every day. But I did. I had a weird dream about it. I'm going to go back here and get parked, and then I'm going to pause my live stream for a few minutes. I'll be right back. It'll only take me a few minutes, but I want to see if there's anything else closer. I didn't see anything on 74 in the next 38 miles, but I just want to see if there's anything over on 75 or something. I mean, this might be just fine. Just hang out here, but I just want to double check on things. These are all reserved. Oh, this is going to be bumpy driving across these parking spots here. These don't say they're reserved. Don Julio, I'm in Indiana. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I think I'm just gonna stay here for the night because I'm only 56 minutes away from my destination, and if I go over to the Pilot or the Flying J over north of there, I have to go past my destination. I don't want to do that, so that's about an hour and a half away, and then come back. I'd only be about a half hour away, but I'm just gonna stay here. This will do. I'm less than an hour away, so this will be okay. What do you think, Dwayne? Think it's a good idea? Becky, think it's a good idea? Midwest, yeah, Don Julio, I'm in the Midwest. These Midwest roads too. Yeah, Becky, the dream. Yeah, I do that. It's weird, and I know of other people. It happens all the time. And I know of other people that's happened to as well. That as soon as you wake up, like you know you had a dream, but then you try to remember it, and you can't. It's just gone. You know. But the one aspect I remember about my dream is that I was driving a truck. Yeah, I think I am, Dwayne. I think I'm better off right here. And this Iron Skillet, the Petro, it'll be good dinner. And I think they have a TV room in there. So my Lions come on. I'm going to see if I can sneak in there and get the Lions game on. I think the Lions are on at 4 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Becky, that's one thing I always make sure I keep these doors locked, because there's people that go around these truck stops. You know, you gotta usually keep your trailer locked as well, because they'll go along and try to steal stuff out of trailers. It is a nice sunny day, though. I like it, man. For December, for mid to late December, normally, you know, after it gets into December, we don't see the sun again for, you know, 2 or 3 months. Tomorrow morning, I'll probably, what I've been doing is since Chris is in the Philippines, she's 14 hours ahead of us in Michigan. And when she wakes up, no, in the morning is when when I wake up, normally if she's not busy or anything, she'll call me, or you know, tomorrow I think she'll be in Manila. It's about an hour and a half trip to Manila, and she's got an appointment. And usually what I do is, once she goes to bed, I do my live stream. And she's been going to bed around 11 p.m., which is 9 a.m. Michigan time. So right around that time is when I've been doing my live streams. And I haven't been doing them every day. Lately I haven't, you know, I haven't been doing them every day, but I try to. You know, tomorrow, yeah, once she goes to bed, I'll be driving up to Michigan, so I'll do a live tomorrow. So probably, Dwayne, to answer your question, I mean, I went a long way about answering it, but around 9:30, right in there, I'll do one, is when I'll start it. Michigan time. So for Becky, it would be 8 or 8:30. For Becky and for Danielle, they're both on Central time, so it would be 8 to 8:30, right in there. Don Julio, where are you from? Who else is on here? We got 7 million in the house. Who else is on here? Do. There's my GPS. KW. I was having trouble with this. This is my phone stand. I was having trouble with it because I took it down. I have another one just like it, but the arm busted off of it. So I bought a new one. I just replaced this. I just left this on here, but it's been like the little thing down here at the bottom that holds it tight has been like slipping. So every time I put my phone in, or sometimes when I'm hitting bumps and stuff, the weight of my phone will make it drop down. So I was going to put the other one up. And then I think the windshield, I was over by Chicago. It's just west of Chicago last night and this morning. And I was wanted to put the new one on, so maybe it wouldn't keep dropping down on me, and I wouldn't have to keep fixing it. But I couldn't get it to stick, and I think it's because the window was just too cold. So this morning when I was talking to Chris on the phone, I couldn't just have my phone up on the dash. I had to put it down here in the cup holder. Okay, Dwayne. Yeah, the iron skillet, I don't know if this one is going to be as good, but they usually have, and I'm not a big buffet person, but they have a good buffet. Or they did. I don't know if they still have it. Some of them may still have the buffet. I don't know, but the food in there, it's more like home cooking, you know. So it's nice to have something like that instead of just fast food. I'm so tired of fast food I could scream. Oh, okay. The dog probably didn't stay out too long, did it? It was like, holy crap, it's cold out there, man. Let me back in. Look at that truck there. I like that paint job on that truck. Some of these trucks get some really neat paint schemes like that. That one's awesome. That's a great one. Becky, do you put your dog on a leash? You got like a runner or something like that? Sorry. When you zoom in on something like that, whenever you move a little bit, because I'm just holding my phone now. Sir Lon, hello, my friend. No leash. You just let the dog out and let him go? You do have a good dog then if it doesn't take off. How you doing, Sir Lon? Oh, okay. That's good that you can just let her go like that, and she just hangs out and does her business. Of course, if it's really cold out, she probably does her business and runs right back inside. Oh, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. That's how I'd be anyway. Somebody dropped some food there. Those birds are going for it. They're eating. They're like feasting. Mine is yellow lab and Springer Spaniel. She looks like a miniature. She's about 35 pounds, 40 pounds. She's a smaller dog, and she looks like a miniature lab, really, like a miniature, the color of a golden retriever, but the hair of like a lab. Oh. Yeah, it amazes me sometimes, no matter how cold it is, that dogs can stay out in it. Yep, so do I. I'm a pet lover too. Okay, the birds are feasting. I love dogs. I love cats too. I haven't had a cat in years, but I do like cats as well. Oh, more birds coming in. Look at them. They're feasting. A bunch more just flew in there. Look at that. Look how many's in there now. Move over. Move over. Get out of here, you guys. This is our spot. Oh. No, they all just took off. There's a truck coming, but it was, oh, they didn't go far, did they? They swung right back around. Whoa, that was a close-up, wasn't it? Yeah, they didn't go far. They all took off when that truck was coming, but then they came right back before it even went by. So, I don't know. Oh, you're allergic to cats. I would hate that. As long as they belong to somebody else. And there they go. They're all gone. They're like, okay, we've had our fill. Next group. Here comes the next group. They're all coming in. Isn't this entertaining? Yeah, I know. They do. Just to throw it out there like that. I hate it. Everywhere I go, you find that. Especially on the outer edge of the parking lot. They really, behind the trucks there, is usually full of trash. And the funny thing is not funny thing, but the bad thing is there's trash cans back there too. But there's still lots of trash. I hate when people litter. And they just keep coming in groups, though. What are you going to do? You going to circle around? You going to circle around, come back? Nope, they're going to go over there. Here comes the next group. What is it? 2:30 in the afternoon. Oh, I got to sit here for, I don't know what their hours are of that place, but my pickup time is between 7 a.m. and 2 p.m., I think. Between 7 and 12 is my pickup time, so I wonder if I can get in there earlier. I'd like to get in there about 4 or 5 o'clock. Because shutting down this early, I could get in there really early. No, they have people that come around and empty the trash cans, but they don't ever pick up anything on the lot. Yeah, lazy, exactly. Yeah, yeah, I just don't understand. I mean, just throwing your trash on the ground. I mean, what is wrong with people? I mean, do you want to live in a world where you just wade through garbage? You know, imagine what their house looks like. Or how you imagine what the inside of their truck looks like? Me and my brother used to drive together years ago, and the company we worked for sent us over because there's two of us in the truck. One could drive the truck, and we went and picked up a truck that somebody abandoned. It had been sitting there. They said they abandoned it. They didn't know if they quit. They hadn't heard from the person. They couldn't get a hold of them, so they sent us over to pick up that truck. So we got inside the truck, and it was so nasty. It was so nasty that we couldn't even sit in it. We would like sit inside of it, and we'd see who could sit in there the longest, like have a competition. It stunk so bad. I mean, it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. And that's what I picture when I see people, littering through these lots and stuff. That's probably how they live in their truck, in their house, their car. It's just how some people are. They don't mind living in the filth, but I'm just not that person. I don't want to live in it, so I don't do it. I throw trash. There's a damn trash cans. They're all along this parking lot. There's trash cans, and it's not hard to walk over and just throw your trash inside of it. But that right there looks like it's all food. Somebody just dumped their food out. Maybe they're figuring, the birds will eat it. I don't know, but they probably don't care, more than likely. Yeah, people throw tires, and I had a tire fixed once. I was on the side of the Ohio Turnpike, and I got a flat tire in my truck and pulled over on the side, and I had to call in, and they sent somebody out to replace the tire. And the guy he's like, "Do you want this tire?" I'm like, "No, it's junk. I mean, what do I want it for?" He threw it in the ditch. I was like, "What are you doing?" "Well, I don't want it. You don't want it. They'll pick it up when they come along and clean the expressway." I'm like, "You're a dick." You are. But I couldn't take it, so I couldn't do anything about it, but I let him know that, I remember that I let him know that I was displeased with it, but he didn't care. But there's no way I couldn't do anything with it myself. Yeah, it is true. And there's a certain race of people that like to do that. I've heard that before. I've talked to people that are mechanics. Look who just came out of the restaurant. Oh, I don't know if I don't want to scroll that much. Look at that guy. He got good. He ate good. I've heard of that though, Dwayne, from mechanics. There's mechanics that they won't work on certain trucks because they cut a hole in the floorboard and they just they relieve themselves. It goes all over the components underneath the truck, so they won't work on them. It is gross, Becky. I agree, but it's a reality. Yeah, he just came out from the restaurant. He was feasting. If they do have a buffet in there, it's about half empty now. Yeah, he couldn't even cover his belly. I see that a lot. The truck drivers are not in the best shape. He's just climbing up in that truck right there. He's just getting up inside. I can see him climbing in. Yeah, truck drivers, you see a lot of bellies hanging like that with these truck drivers. That's why I exercise. Like this big lot, I'll be walking around it this evening. I always go out and go for walks. I try to every day, but sometimes it's just too cold or too nasty. But today is a nice day, so I'll get some exercise today. I like to walk around. I'll walk for about 30 or 40 minutes, and I gotta stay thin. I can't look like that. When people say, "Man, you don't look like a truck driver," I'm like, "Thank you." Yeah, Becky, I agree, but sometimes they just don't make shirts long enough, or they don't buy them long enough. I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't just walk around in public with my belly hanging out like that. I couldn't do it. I get a long coat or something, cover that up. Anyway, that's what we see out here. I don't know how charged this phone is, but I'm gonna unplug it because I'm gonna keep moving around the truck stop a little bit. You can see it's a nice sized lot. You walk around this once and it's probably a good half mile. At least it's about a good half mile to walk around this entire lot. Yeah, some of those people don't quite cover up enough that when they're working out. I'm not one of those people. I just wear a regular t-shirt and shorts or sweats or whatever, depending on what time of year. This is a Petro. Trump was hidden. What did he say? Another bad one, huh? This is one of the old style, the Petros and TAs. Those are the old style truck stops, the ones that had restaurants in them. And these Pilots and Loves are the new breed, and they're all fast food. They don't have a lot of parking. They just basically get in and get out. Just get in, spend your money, and get out. And this reserved parking, I hate this reserved parking. All this parking in front of me, all these spots right here where the birds are and stuff, all these empty spots here are all paid parking. I don't think you should ever have to pay for parking, but it's not up to me, I guess. Birds are back. I hope they get all that eaten up. Oh yeah, running in that humidity in Florida. Florida is just so humid. I think that's the most humid place on earth. That would be rough. Yeah, because I remember when I was in the Navy, I did boot camp in Orlando, and we would get up every morning and run. So I know how you feel. There he goes on down the road, belly hanging out and everything. Go, man, go. Yeah, well, I always end up pooing my truck.
I thought they're all supposed to be south for the winter. What are they doing here? This is only southern Indiana. I mean, that's not flying south unless they're Canadian birds. I don't know, but seems like they should be down south somewhere. It's funny that they don't just come and go as one or two. They come and go as a group. They're always in groups. Yeah, I can imagine, Dwayne, you do get used to it after a while. Yeah, it's just funny. They don't come in one or two at a time. Well, there's actually a group of three. They're a different kind of bird. They didn't like it. That's fried. We don't eat the fried food. We only eat healthy. They like left. They sniffed around for a minute and left. This is exciting, isn't it? We're watching birds eat. Oh, Julie, how are ya? I haven't heard from Mike. I haven't. I called him 3 or 4 weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's been at least 3 weeks ago. I think I talked to him. I was going down through Cincinnati actually, and I was talking to him. But it's been at least 3 or 4 weeks, I want to say. How about you? Have you talked to him? How are you, Julie? Oh, I'm okay. Yeah. The excitement of sitting in a truck stop watching birds eat garbage off the parking lot. Julie, where are you from? Hello, driver, too. Are you a driver? Are you a driver as well? That's usually the only people that call each other drivers if they're related, if they're a driver themselves or they're in the industry somehow. Ah, you're in Colorado. Nice. I love Colorado. Not driving in it in the winter, but I do like it out there. I'm doing good. I'm just shut down for the day, so sitting here finishing up my live stream and watching birds. That's the exciting thing, watching birds and watching truck drivers come out of the restaurant with their bellies out. Look at them all now. There's a bunch of them. Ah, you're a retired driver. Awesome. Congratulations. Congrats. I'm not far from it myself. I'm going to be getting out of it soon. I don't know exactly when, but sometime in the next year or so I'm going to be getting out of it. I think my CB antenna is making it my camera's focusing more on the CB antenna than it is the birds. Look at them all now. They're like, ooh, it's a party. They're mingling and eating and how long have you been retired? You do when you get out of it, because I got out of it for like 4 years, and I was doing real estate, and you do kind of miss it. You know, when I came back to it, you know, I was a little bit excited at first, but it doesn't last long. After a year or so, you start thinking, man, what am I doing? Why did I come back to this? Since 2017. Oh, okay. Yep, it's been a minute then. It's not the same as it used to be, Julie, I'll tell you that. It is a whole different breed of driver out here nowadays. I used to love the road, but these drivers out here, and I don't want to sound like an old fuddy-duddy, but these new drivers out here, there's no camaraderie. Nothing. There's no camaraderie at all out here anymore. It's every man for himself, and I don't like it. They drive like idiots. They drive these trucks like they're sports cars, whipping in and out of traffic, cutting people off. You know, it's just crazy. In 3 hours just pushing it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they did. They lost the old school way for sure. It's I don't want to sound racist, so I'm not gonna say a lot, but it's a different breed, that's for sure. Yeah, they don't think about the old ways. They don't think about each other. They don't think about anything but themselves, and it's just too bad. You know, I stay to myself out here now. You know, I don't run a CB anymore. We used to go along, talk on the CB, you know, 15 years ago, 10, 15, 20 years ago. We just go along, just sit and chat on the CB. You can't anymore. And even if I did have a CB in here, I did in my last truck, and I could turn it on. I wouldn't hear a peep from it. I'd forget it was even on all day long. Just not a word. So it was amazing. Even going through Gary, Indiana, there was nobody ever talking on it. And multiple countries. Oh, okay. I've been to, you know, excluding Hawaii and Alaska, of the 48 lower states, I've been to 46 of them. Been out here 26 years now, and I'm done. I'm about done. I'm ready to call it quits. And it might be in the spring, or it might be next fall, but I'm calling it quits pretty soon. I'm done. I'm tired of dealing with these people out here. Yeah, yeah. We used to have, Becky, we used to have people hook up with us a lot and run with us, especially when we ran at night. We'd run across I-70 there in Illinois and Indiana. You know, we'd run across there 80, 85 miles an hour at, you know, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and nobody would mess with us. And we'd get cars, they'd jump on our bumpers and run with us like that. Julie, I've heard that. I know that there are new rules out there, and if they can't speak English, they're pulling them right out of the trucks, right at scales. They'll pull them over and give them tests, and if they can't pass it, then they shut them down right there. I have heard that. I think the last number I heard was like 1,300 drivers have been deported or have been pulled out of trucks or whatever, for not being able to speak English or read it. And now when you go hire on with a company, you have to take a test. You have to prove that you can read English. Yeah, thank you, Dwayne. There's a lot of people out there that we're just in their way. We annoy them more than anything, but they forget, that without us, this country stops. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, Julie. I've heard a lot about it, but we'll see how it goes. Because I know I still see them. I'll be driving down the road and this truck, it only goes 65 miles an hour, which it drives me crazy. I'm not a speed demon, but I need more than 65 sometimes. Especially when I get out west a little bit and the speed limit is 75 and 80, and I'm running along at 65. That's kind of a bummer. But I've seen him going down the road, and there'd be a truck will pass me, and he'll have another one right on his bumper. He looks like he's towing him. He's so close, and I mean, I'm serious. He is so close, it looks like he's towing him. And he's just driving down the road, just up on the steering wheel. Woo, here we go, yeehaw, or whatever. It's just amazing. I just can't believe how close they run on each other's back doors like that. It's crazy. Because one thing happens. A car slows down in front of that truck in front of him, and he's doing nothing. He's going to hit him. There's nothing he can do. He has no reaction time. Hi, Melissa. We're just talking about trucking. This is my daughter, Melissa, guys. Yeah, Becky, exactly. And he's out on the roads and he can't speak any English. And I've seen it so many times. I've been at shippers and they're typing into their phone what they want to say, and then it translates it. They're using a translator, and then they hold their phone up to the shipper to tell them where they're going, what their pickup number is, what information, whatever communication they have with that person at the shipper. They have to do it via text and translator on their phone. And you stand back there and wait patiently because you have to. You can't hurry things along. You can't stop it. I mean, you just got to sit there and wait. So you just sit there and try to be patient. But it drives me crazy. Yeah, she's probably... Oh, it's Sunday. She's not at work, but... Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what Melissa's up to today. Are you guys out hunting today? I don't know if she's still here. I think she just popped in to say hello. Her and her husband and her boys all probably, they're probably hunting up there. We still have some bow season left. They could be up there hunting. It is, it's frustrating to see that kind of stuff, and there's nothing you can do about it. When those guys go driving by me and they cut over in front of you, they about take your front end off. And then, of course, with these new trucks, when they cut in front of you like that and cut you off, your truck hits the brakes and it slows you down. So now I can't even do 65. Now it slowed me down to 55 or so until he gets out far enough in front of me, and then it'll pick back up. And there's nothing you can do. You can't speed it up. You can't stop it. You can't do anything. You just hold on the steering wheel and you're there for the ride, you know? "17 language. Holy crap. How could you remember all that?" Man, I'm having trouble with one. I'm trying to learn Tagalog, and I'm hoping, when pretty soon when Chris gets here, she's gonna help me learn. But I really want to learn Filipino. I know a few words. That's about it. Yeah, Julie, I'm with you. I'm working on the second language, but yeah, it's a lot to learn languages. To know 17 of them, holy crap. I mean, is he fluent in them, or does he just know a little bit of each one of them? Because being fluent in 17 languages, that's genius type stuff there, right? That food is still there and there's no more birds. They must got their fill. Ooh, there's the restaurant again. Oh, he's fluent in all 17. Then he's genius, right? I mean, what's his IQ? His IQ's got to be through the roof. Tell him we need a cure for cancer. Actually, we need a cure for cancer, of course, but Alzheimer's and there's a few of those like that we need some cures for. 17 language fluent, man, that's amazing. Yeah, Tagalog. It's Tagalog. Tagalog, I think it is. 180. Yep. He's kind of a smart kid. Well, he's probably not a kid, but very smart. Tagalog is. I learned a little bit. My in-laws, of course, are all Filipino, and they don't. Her parents don't speak English. Her mom speaks like zero English. She can understand a little bit, but she can't speak it. And her father speaks a little bit. But I'd like to be able to have more conversations with them without having Chris translate for me. Yeah, he's Sheldon. Yeah, there is a bit of a cure. Oh, he's 21. Okay. F24 South Adamort. Hello, how are ya? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Welcome to the party. Dementia. That's the one we need a cure for. My mom has dementia, and I've watched her go from different, through different stages of it, and it's just amazing what it does to them. Sorry to hear that, Becky. Yeah, I know I've known quite a bit of people that's died of cancer. My daughter-in-law was actually just recently cured of it. It was the best news. It was great news to hear that. She had, I can't ever say it. Whatever lymphoma. I can't ever remember. I can't say it, but she went through chemo and stuff, and now they say she's cancer free, so it's really awesome. I was really worried. I'm lucky enough to still have both my parents. You know, I'm 58 years old, and my parents are 81 and 84. But they're definitely showing their ages now, more and more. And they're actually, my mom will turn 82 next month. My dad will be 85 in February. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Becky. Yeah. Yep, she had. They said she was in stage 4, had it in her bones and her liver, and I thought it sounded pretty bad. But now she just posted a few days ago that she got back from the doctors, and they said that it was gone. There's none left. You know, there's no sign of it. So. It's too bad. It's too bad your daughter didn't get to meet her. I'm really hoping that Chris is going to get to meet my parents. And I'm sure she will. I mean, she's going to be here in about a month and a half. So I'm just really hoping that my mom is not, too far off, too far bad, too far gone or whatever, that, because I know that every time I talk to my mom, she asks about her, but she can never remember her name. But I really hope that Chris gets to meet them and spend some time with them, get to know her, because Chris is really awesome, and my parents just love her, and she loves my parents. It's really good. That's good. Julie, you remember the iron skillets, don't you? I don't know if they still have the buffet. That's what I liked. Go up there and hit the salad bar, and then, the food was always really good at the. I'm not a big buffet person, but the iron skillets were usually the best in my mind, and it was more like a home cooked meal. It was nice to have that instead of just this fast food crap that they feed us nowadays. It's gonna be my dinner, so I'm hoping, like, every Petro or TA I stop by, especially the Petros, I always try to find one with a buffet, because I do miss those buffets, and because it is, like I said, it's good home cooked meal type of stuff, and none of them have them anymore. So I don't know if this one does or not. I haven't been to this particular one in years, so I don't know if they still have it or not. I'm hoping, but we'll see. Oh, the Old Country Buffet. Yeah, a lot of those are kind of going out now. Everybody's in such a hurry, they're eating fast food or ordering out or whatever, and people don't sit down at restaurants as much anymore. And I'm not innocent of that. I don't either, you know, but sometimes I do like to sit down in these restaurants like this and get a, you know, as close to a home cooked meal as I can get. It's nice to have out here on the road. I'm just so tired of fast food. I could scream. I can't eat any more of that crap. I got to get my fridge hooked up in this truck so I can start cooking for myself again. It looks bigger, actually, Julie, than what most of them are. But yeah, from the video here, it does look small. But it's not what, you know, it's not one of those Petro 2s, or what do they have, the TA Express now. Now they're doing the TA Express, and those are smaller ones. But I don't know, the restaurant side of it, from what I can see, it looks pretty big. Oh, there is one in Cadillac. Or, well, there was one in Cadillac. There's not anymore. Yeah, Julie, I can't eat that crap anymore either. I mean, I can't say I don't eat it, because right now, like, I just got into this truck a few months ago and it didn't have a fridge. And I bought one, but I haven't had it hooked up yet. So I've been relying on eating out a lot more. And the fast food is what all these truck stops are offering now. You know, so I do eat some of it. I try to stay away from the fries a little bit, or a little bit of fried foods, but it's hard because you don't have much alternative to fast food. You know, you get a truck stop like this every once in a while, but for the most part, you know, it's all fast food or pizza. You know, a lot of the Flying J's now have pizza and pilots. It's just, they have like a little deli type of thing at a lot of the Flying J's that they have like meatloaf and chicken and stuff, but it's just not that good. It's really not. It might as well be fast food. Yeah, get one of those warmers or a crock pot or something. That's what I need. But I gotta get my fridge hooked up. I went to the dealership and bought a fridge, $750 for a fridge. And yeah, I know somebody just fell out of their seat, didn't they? Because I almost did when I heard that price. And I was gonna have them hook it up, and they're like, it's another $800 to hook it up. I'm like, yeah, I'll figure it out. I figured I'd go to one of our shops, our company shops, and they won't do it though. They said there's too much liability for it, which just seems stupid to me, but whatever. So I watched a video on it on YouTube, and now I can do it myself. Crock pot, yeah. Got to add an R in there. Yeah, I want to get a crock pot for the truck. Right now I just use a grill, and then, oh, there goes our boy in the American truck. He's leaving now. That is such a cool paint job. See you, buddy. And he's got the prime truck behind him, which is a foreigner. Yeah, I can see him in there that he is. That's about all that pulls those prime trailers is foreigners. Golden Corral. I have not been to one of those in ages either. That is a Golden Corral is just a lot of food. Oh my Lord, is there a lot of food. If you don't go out of there full, there's something wrong. everybody goes out of there. You can just see them holding their bellies, and like that guy that we were showing earlier, I showed come out of the iron skillet with his belly hanging out the bottom of his shirt. That's how everybody looked coming out of the Golden Corral. Sorry, I had to get a drink of my tea. In Effingham too, they got the country buffet there. I like to go to. I've been there a few times. There's a TA, but I never go to the TA. I always go to Flying J. I'm going to end this, guys, in just a minute here. I'm going to go inside and check out the TV situation and check out the restaurant situation and get showered and all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and end this here in about 1 minute. So thank you guys all for coming by. Appreciate it. Appreciate you sitting and chit-chatting. And, you know, for like Julie and Becky and stuff, I'm out here every day. Usually, every once in a while I'll miss a day, but for the most part I'm out here every day. Usually around, now that Chris is in the Philippines, it's usually, like I was telling Dwayne, it's usually around 9 or 9:30 I start my live. 9 or 9:30 Eastern time I start my live, and I usually do it just about every day. Just bopping down the road doing it. It's what, 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, so usually not this long, but we do. I'm out here, so just pop on in. All right, thanks, Dwayne. I appreciate it, my friend. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much.